is full, but we are standing tall. This mother Russia will never know. Cause in our lives, that matter we have odds. It's time to shine it bright and give your love something with that power to fight. Crimson God, you came to lead us now into the blaze of victory immortal. Crimson God, it's time to leave all that peace behind. It's gonna lose, but standing is on our side.
Alright, здравствуйте, товарищи. Welcome to a video log. I thought I should do just to kind of inform everybody about what has been going on recently in my life and what has just recently happened. And in case you don't know, and I don't see why you wouldn't know, is that basically an Unholy Alliance has been formed between me and the Prince of Macedon. If you go over to his page, you'll actually see, right now there's only one, but there's a couple more coming about videos with me and him doing some co-commentary. So contrary to the popular belief, we do not in fact hate one another. In fact, we are quite good friends. I admit that at one point, like I didn't like the guy, I guess, because lots of people had told me this, that, and the other thing about him, and I never really got a chance to like sit down and talk to him and whatnot. And then which kind of is backwards in my mind, because I generally try and keep an open mind about things, because I believe having a closed mind is the most dangerous thing imaginable. So I guess in a way, having a closed mind about the Prince of Macedon was actually a dangerous thing when you come to think about it. But then he kind of left that comment on the video I made about the message. I'm sure you all know the story of the message he sent to me like so long ago. It was like 3 months ago. And then at that point, I'm like, hey, well, you know, maybe this guy, you know, isn't so bad after all. He's being a nice guy. And I kind of thought that from there I would respond to his message by pretending that we still hated each other, quote unquote, and kind of, you know, making fun of myself a little bit. I guess I kind of made fun of him a little bit. I made fun of his fans a little bit. I just kind of made fun of everybody in that video and had a fantastic time doing it. He thought it was hilarious, and then like almost instantly after the video went up, he messages me, Prince of Macedon messages me and says, that was an awesome video. Do you want to do some commentary with me sometime? And I said, yeah, sure. I'd love to do some commentary with you. And then that evolved, and then we made a plan, and eventually we started playing Men at War together. And if you actually want to see me in his commentary, yeah, like I said, just go over to Prince of Macedon's page. And after sitting down and like talking with the guy, that I realized we have very compatible personalities after all. I've been thinking this very recently, that mankind fights over its subtleties. Like, when you think about it, we have so much more in common than we do different, than we are different from one another. And then we kind of focus on these little subtle differences and then fight about them, when there's so much more we can come together and appreciate and enjoy about ourselves. And it's especially true with me and the Prince of Macedon, because we both make videos and we both know the process and we both know what you have to do and how you deal with the fans and so on and so forth. So we have a lot of common ground that we can get together and we can talk about. And it just kind of led, they were both, you know, into history and kind of into politics and, you know, what have you, and just kind of led to us having very compatible personalities. And then we got together and made the video, and we had a blast doing it. And you can see that if you watch it, that we both had a lot of fun. I like that some guy actually read through some of the comments, and some guy posted like, oh, it looks like you're actually having fun, Prince of Macedon, which is a change of pace. I'm like, wow, that's kind of unfortunate. But then again, if you're not having fun with me, then you're either probably dead or you're incapable of fun, or experiencing fun. But I think that's all I have to say about the Prince of Macedon and about that. And I'm sure we'll be working on some other stuff in the near future, because that turned out really well. There was lots of positive comments for it. I got lots of positive comments. He did as well. So I'm sure we'll be doing something more in the future, something more collaborative as time goes on. But moving on, I actually like to say that in the next week or so, hold on, I'm just going to check how much time I've got. Oh, I got plenty of time. In the next week or so, I will not be getting much videos out As you can see, I just showered, so my hair is all slicked back. But anyway, I won't be getting much videos out because in the coming week, last weekend, I had a midterm to study for my statistics midterm. I'm actually just coming out of that. I feel very confident about it because I'm generally speaking, I'm very mathematically gifted. Even though I hate math, I cannot stand math. I'm very good at it. But so I didn't need to study that much, and I feel that I did very well on that midterm. Moving on, I actually have a paper due for cognitive psychology, and I have to write as a 10-page paper due in about a week, about 8 days from now, in fact. And then a movie that I'm making for international relations on Cuban communism that is also due on the same day. So I'm going to be working hard on those two things for the next week, and not so much on videos because school takes precedence over YouTube. I'm sorry, guys. But you will get to see that movie I'm filming, and I'll talk a little bit about it. In my international relations class, everyone has to do an oral presentation in front of the class about any topic, and they can choose any topic they want. We've had some good topics, like Cyprus was one of my favorites, radical Islam, and so on and so forth. And then I decided that I would do Cuban communism because it's something I'm really interested in, and it's something I know quite a bit about, and thought it'd be a lot of fun. But everybody just kind of stands up in front of the class and does a PowerPoint and talks in a sort of monotone. And I enjoy making videos, so I thought, you know, I'm good at making videos, I'll just do a movie instead of doing like some lame PowerPoint presentation where I just stand up and talk for 20 minutes. It's a 20 to 30 minute presentation. So that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm currently writing sort of the outline for it in research stage, and hopefully I'll be able to move on to creating it. I won't involve lots of people like my sociology movie did. I'm hoping it'll be a little bit more professional in that one as well, because I was kind of under the gun with that one. For this one I have a little bit more time, and it's just by myself, so I don't have to rely on other people so much. So hopefully I can get a better and tighter product done for that, and the movie will be between 20 and 30 minutes. Basically it'll be evaluating Cuban communism is what I'm doing. So I'm talking about the history, I'm talking about what it's done, where would we be without it, and where does it go from here, are the kind of 4 pillars of my argument. So that's what I'm doing, and moving into that, actually jumping off from Cuban communism, is Tropic 3, which was definitely the highest rated of my next Let's Plays that I'm going to do after Darkest of Days is done. And I'm still kind of figuring out how I'm going to do that. I've got the game. I've been playing around with it. It's a lot of fun. It's quite fun. It's quite humorous and makes me smile. But I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do this Let's Play, because there's 2 modes. There's basically the campaign mode and a sandbox mode. And campaign is basically you start on another island and you build it up, and then you make X goal, then you go to the other island, and then you have a new goal, and you complete X goal, and then you move to another one, and so on. It's just kind of really introducing you to all the different elements of Tropico, and putting you in different scenarios and different challenges. But I don't. It's getting to help me know the game, but I don't think it'll be good material for a Let's Play. So I think I'm just going to do a sandbox mode and kind of like start off on this island and kind of build it up, and you'll watch the story of me building up this island and how it has evolved and so on and so forth. But if that's the case, it won't take me that long, because the game period is it's like 40 years, and that won't take me that long to do. It'll be like 2 hours. One thing I like to quickly mention though before the end of this is that my girlfriend has actually bought a high-powered gaming computer that is significantly better than mine, actually, which kind of puts me to shame. But what I want to ask you guys is, I want to ask you if you have any suggestions for games that we can play together, because we're kind of looking for something that we can play together. She's already downloaded Left 4 Dead 2 demo, and we've been playing that because she was always really fascinated by Left 4 Dead. And she's also thought Borderlands was really cool, so that is also another suggestion of what we could play. But in what Diane likes to play, she doesn't really have... She basically will try anything, but she doesn't really have a certain preference of what she likes. We actually went out and bought the StarCraft Battle Chest again, because she used to play StarCraft, and I love StarCraft. It's my favorite game of all time, so I told her we have to play against each other. We have to play together in StarCraft sometime. So I actually have a bot in StarCraft now, and that's one thing, the thing I like to soldier out on, and I don't have a lot of time. The thing I like to soldier out on is, probably not recently, not now, but in, say, December, during the Christmas break, I'll probably be playing a lot more StarCraft, and I would absolutely love to play some StarCraft with you guys. You can play together, play versus each other, and then maybe I'll put some of those battles on YouTube, because StarCraft was really the only RTS I played online, and I think it was the only RTS I was really good at online. So I'd love to play with you guys sometime. I haven't played in a while, but when that time comes, I'll be more than happy to tell you what's up, play some StarCraft with you. But anyway, this is JosefVStalin signing off for now.